Turn it down a little bit more. That's fine. Hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. That's better. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm going to talk about what I do because I work from home. If you are new to me, just say hi. Don't be shy. I'm going to talk about how I used to do the dash, okay? So I was a dasher. Is this foggy or is it just me? Let's clean it a little bit. There. Is that better? So hello, my name is Paula, Digital Granny. I'm going to talk to you guys about how I generate an income right from this little doohickey right here. If you've never heard of doohickey, it's a phone. Anything is a doohickey. Anyways, I love what I do, and I love who this is for. I love that I get to work at home with my kids because I make short pieces of content. I have an automated system. I make short pieces of content. Anybody can do what I do, okay? 3 things I want you to know today. Yes, you can do this. Yes, you can learn something new. Yes, I'm here to support you every single step of the way. I have my own community. You get to hang out with me. Yay, you, right? You get to hang out with me. I love that I get to do this. I love that I can share this with you. If you're stuck, if you're struggling, if you're stressed out, did you know there was a way out of that today? Because there is a way out. There is a way out of that place. Last year I was doing the dash and I was aiming for $1,800 a month. Thank you, Kimberly. My goodness, that was loud. So I was stuck last year. Don't turn that thing up. I was stuck last year. They're watching TV. I was stuck last year. I was doing the dash. I was aiming for $1,800 a month. And I was working my butt off, 40 plus hours. I am not lazy in any means of the way. I was working my butt off and I wasn't making ends meet. I was like, what am I going to do? Because I was praying to God and asking him for a way, but it felt like he wasn't listening to me. You ever feel like that? Like he's there, but he's not answering you. And you're like praying and you're like, come on, man, where are you? That's where I was last year. I was like praying and asking him, where are you? I need a way to work from home. Well, I lost my truck and I lost the Suburban, my beloved black Suburban. The transmission went on it. And I was like, oh, great. Now what am I going to do, right? So I lost my beloved black Suburban and my dashing in the same day. And I was like, what am I going to do? Well, this girl pops up on social media. I'm scrolling looking for a laugh, okay, instead of crying. She shows up on my social media. Listen, can you understand where I was at that time? Bawling my eyes out, laughing, bawling, both. I was like so messed up at the time. Stop, please. I was so messed up at the time, I didn't know if I was coming or going. I was at a place that was dark. I was at a place that I was like, I throw up the white flag. I'm done. I'm done. Like, I'm fed up. Sick and tired of trying to figure it out. Sick and tired of trying to know which way to go, how to do it. Looking for working from home is a nightmare. Trying to make money online is a nightmare. Because you're like, is it real? Is it legit? Does it work? That's where I was at. When this girl popped up on my feed, she was talking about God. She was talking about homeschooling. Thank you, thank you. Is it tequila? Tequila? How do you say your name? Take Leah? Is that how you say it? This girl pops up on my feed. She's talking about God, homeschooling, and making boatloads. Man, bye. She's talking about making boatloads. Do you know what I passed by? I passed by the very thing that I have been doing for 17 months. That is bringing me in an income every single month. Thousands every single month for the past year. Over a year. I've been in this 17 months. It is crazy to me that we can do what we do. I make short little videos that anybody can do. A 7-second, a 35-second, 1-minute video, you can do what I do. Okay, I assure you of that. I have learned the skills to create the content. So, second time she pops up, I asked her this, because this time I lost the vehicle and I lost my job. So I'm like, what is this? I asked her, do I have to have a degree? She goes, no. I said, okay, do I have to answer a phone? I don't want to answer a phone. She's like, no answering phones. Okay, good. Can I work from home? She's like, yeah. I go, what is this? I started an online business in June of 2024, and that is what I've been building for the past year, an online business by creating content. Sounds good. Doesn't it sound good? Does that sound good to anybody in here today? Drop me a 1 if that sounds good. Because listen, I followed a step-by-step program that taught this prior dasher, homeschooling mama, a way to generate an income that's real, legit, that works. And I do it from home, from my phone, around my kids. There are too many moms out there that are looking for a way to generate an income without having to worry about kids, without having to worry about them being too loud or that they're going to get in trouble and they're going to get let go. There are people out there that are looking for extra income that may not have a degree, that may not have the skills. And you need something like, I needed somebody to come along and go, just follow this thing, just do this. That's what I needed in my life. And that is exactly what this is. It is a program that taught me everything. Oh, I got to pin this. Okay, let's pin this. If you are serious after I talk about everything, then fill out that. If you don't have time to hang out today, that's fine. Make sure you smash the follow and make sure you grab the blueprint, because I have $900 and $1,800 days as a stay-at-home mom. Okay, I'm going to walk you guys through all of this, and I'm going to turn this thing around so that you guys can see, okay? Now, the only reason I say fill out the form if you're serious is because I will email you back. I just got it on my finger. I will email you back, but it's kind of silly to do it if you're not going to check your email for it, okay? So make sure that you check your trash and promo folders. All right, let's turn this thing around, and I'm going to share with you some stories. I don't know if I have screenshots that I can share, but we'll see. If I don't, then I don't. Let me turn this a little bit like that. That's good. Okay, so what do? I make content. I'm going to walk you guys through everything that I do. If you have time to hang out, you'll know exactly what I do to have $900 days and work from home. I learned some skills. These are educational programs that teach you the skills, but I built a business online. So 3 pieces of content. I make videos. I make short videos. Nothing long. Don't get stressed out. Watch this. 7 seconds, 35 seconds, 1 minute. Who here would be willing to learn some skills? Who here is new to me? Hannah, are you new to me? Robo. What is it? Robo? I don't even know what that name is. Wandu. Those are Loner 32. Are you guys all new to me? Carrie, I see you. Kimmy Sue, you're new. Hi, Kimmy. How are you? Crypto millionaire. I don't even crypto. Crypto is one of those things that I'm like not too sure about. Kimmy Sue, would you be willing to learn some new skills so that you could work from home and generate an extra income? Who else? Robin. Robo is Robin. Nice to meet you, Robin. Yes, for sure. Right? That's what I was like. Yeah, for sure. It was funny. I was talking to this girl the other night, and I was like, why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you? Come on, man. If you don't have skills is there anybody in here who needs substantial income? Or was it just me? I needed substantial income. Like, I needed a way to make more than 15 an hour, more than 20 an hour. I needed more, like drastically more, because I was already doing the dash 40 plus hours, aiming for 18. We figured out I was actually probably around 15 an hour.
Robin's there.
Okay, definitely need. Monica, I see you, Monica. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you guys through this. It might be for some of you, it might not be for some of you, but if you're willing to do this, this is the key. This is the key that unlocks the door to me being at home with my kids, okay? Now, half hour. This is the framework for how we start. Half hour is post free ads. Anybody can do this. What is that? And if you've ever sold clothes, come on, guys. This is not rocket science. If you've ever sold clothes, if you've ever sold shoes, furniture, anything of that nature, that's all this is. Just a classified ad. Anybody can do this. You can do this, okay? Half hour. Respond to comments. Y'all, you guys, you already do this. You already do this. You guys already do this. Wahid, hello, Wahid. What? Shh, I love you. Okay, so screenshot this if you like in 3, 2, 1. Now, who wants to see a 7-second? Who wants to see a minute? Who wants to see a 7-second video? Who wants to see a 1 minute? Let's just see. We should do a poll just for fun. So this is how you do a poll. If you've never done a poll before, happy face is for 7 seconds. Do a sad face. See that crying face? You guys see the little crying face? The crying face is for 1 minute. Drop a smiley face if you want to see a 7-second. Drop me I think you might be able to tap on it. I don't know if you can tap on it. I don't know if you can or not. But you can drop a smiley face or you can drop a crying face. Crying face will do for 1 minute. A smiley face will do for 7 seconds. That's it. Africa, Monica. What? We're tied, guys. This doesn't last for long. So just tap. Yes, I see you. Just tap. It's just so that TikTok knows that we're here too. They only give you, I think it's 20 seconds. So smiley face is a 7-second. Sad crying face, the crying face is 1 minute. Thank you for the follow, Monica. We're tied and it's still going. Guys, there it goes. Okay, so it's tied. We'll do a 7-second first. Kimmy, thank you for the follow. Africa, thank you for the roses. Thank you, girl. Okay, so let me share a 7-second video with you guys, okay? 7 seconds is going to go like this. And you're going to be like, what? This is really what you do? Yes, this is really what I do. Okay, let's get to this. I'm going to grab my phone. I'm going to hit record. That's it. 7 seconds. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to add some text on the screen. This is where you learn the skills. You're going to learn what words to put on the screen, okay? So put the words on the screen, pick a popular song and hit post. How many you guys, listen, y'all. I'm a Canadian who lives in Texas. I'm a little bit, you know. My friend Laura. Hello, Laura. How's it going, girl? So this right here, who in here could do that? 7 seconds. You guys can. I know you can. Africa, thank you for the follow. So who in here, drop me a 1 if you think you could do this. Drop me a 1 if you guys think you could do that. A 7-second video. Who in here could do that? Kimmy, Robin, Monica, Africa. Kimmy, you're like, yes. Okay. Africa, yes. Okay. Who else? Robin, Monica, anybody else? There goes my voice. Laura. Is my friend Laura in here too? Laura, yes. All right. So guys, Kimmy, thank you for the likes. That's a 7-second video, you guys. Now, let's do Rob. Rob's in the house today. Hello, Rob. Is it possible in Ethiopia? Yes, it is. Miharet, is that how you say your name? Miharet. Now, I don't know if there's plans available. What you would have to do is you would have to be on my site and then just act like you're going to go through the checkout. Rob. Rob. Oh, my goodness, Rob. He's wanting to get married. You'll just have to go through and see if what's available to you, okay? When you pretend like you're going to go through the checkout and then see what options are available for you, and then you'll know, okay? I can't see them because I don't know. Thank you, Rob, for the heart me. Is it Miharet? Miharet, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I try to say everybody's names the proper way. El Jolasav, thank you for the follow. Okay, thank you guys for the follows. That's a 7-second video, okay? Here is a 1 minute. Thank you for the fest. What are they called again? What are those things called? Fest balls. Oh, fest pops. Thank you for the fest pop, Rob. Okay, so here is a 1 minute video. I'm gonna share with you a 1 minute. Thank you, Rob. 1 minute video could be like this. No degree, no experience, no problemo. And yes, I would say no problemo, because that's me. No experience, no problemo, because let me tell you something. I didn't have any experience. I had no degree. I had no special skills on paper. I was just a mom doing the dash, trying to take care of my kiddos. And I was praying to God, asking God for a way. He brought me a way to work from home, from my phone, with my kids. And I make 100% on products that I did not create. 100% on 100, 300, 609. If I can do this, you can do this. And I'm here to help you guys every single step of the way. I love what I get to do. If you want to know more info, run to my profile. Don't walk. Drop your email in. Wait 5 minutes. Check your inbox. And then check that promo and trash folder. If it's in there, move it out of there. And then message me back and tell me what you think. That's it. Tell us the steep. Tell us the steep. Is that like the steps you mean? Is that what you mean? Thank you, Rob. Couponing. Oh, is that couponing? Couponing. I get it. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so who in here is like, man, I can do a 1 minute. I can learn how to do a 7-second and learn how to do a 1 minute. Anybody drop me a smiley face. Drop me a smiley face, you guys, if you're willing to do that. Okay? And if you're just joining us, this is what we do. This is how we start this business. Okay? It's a real legit business. Africa, I see you. Monica, is Robin gone? I think Robin's gone. And Monica? Oh, I see Monica. Okay, I see you, girl. Robin, are you still here too? I see Laura. How come I don't have... Okay. So, let me get this off. Hold on. Let me get this off of here. Now, I'm going to share with you guys a little bit more, okay? So, this is just so you understand how this works for us, because this is priceless. Now, I'm going to walk you guys through this, okay? I make short little videos. Who in here would choose this platform to create, okay? Who in here would choose TikTok? Drop me a 1 if you would choose TikTok as your platform to start this business, okay? To create content, because that's what we do. We create content. So who in here, drop me a 1 if you would choose this platform. Drop me a 2 if you would choose a different one. I'm hoping y'all pick this one. I'm hoping. Even if you've never made anything. Dina, is it Dina? Do you spell it a little differently maybe? I don't know. I've never seen it spelled that way. But Dina, I hope I said your name right. Dina, I see everybody dropping 1s. That's good. Okay, so let's move along. I got it. Yay! I love it when I get a name right. I do. I try. Couponing. Okay, I see you guys. Couponing. I love it. Okay, so this is the platform. Okay, TikTok. I make short little videos. If somebody goes on my video and they're like, hey man, what is this? I want to know what you're doing. Nicole, God's child, wonderful name. Love your name. I would say my profile. Okay, following me? Are you guys following me? All right. Then what happens? Okay, you have to take the action, put your email in. This right here is the key for us. Okay, awesome, Dina. 24 hours. I have this system, an automated system that's out there working for me. You would have the same exact thing. We have this system that's out there working for us, and it gets better. So there's a little video of me that pops up. It's like a 10, 15 second video. It's not going to be me and yours. It's going to be the founder. Okay. There's a video from the founder. And then you need to check your email. Look for the blueprint. Everybody should have the blueprint. Everybody. If you guys do not, smash the follow, grab the blueprint. The blueprint is free. Check your inbox. It might go into your inbox, but here's the deal. It might go into your promo or your trash because it's an automated emailing thing, okay? Now, that means you get to go on a little short journey with me, okay? 1 out of 20 people, this is the average, 1 out of, whoops, that's a terrible 2. 1 out of 20 that take that action right there, they get started. Do you know what our number one selling program is? Our number one selling program is a $900 program. My very first customer that did this, he started, hi Janie, hello, how are you doing Janie? He started at 4:30 in the morning, 4:30. He started this while I was sleeping. I cannot tell you, I've never kept track of when people start morning, night, in the middle of the night, but I will never forget that first one. Okay, never. Hi, Jeannie. I will never forget that first one. Let me tell you why. Because, man, it's the first one. You need to screenshot that. You need to share that everywhere. Can you imagine? Can you girls, you guys, y'all, imagine waking up to a $900 customer? What would you guys do? Would you hoot? Would you holler? Would you jump? Would you scream? Would you cry? What would you do? Drop it in the comments. What would you do? Would you cry? Would you scream? Would you hoot? Would you holler? Or you could say, would you pay a bill? Would you save it? Would you splurge? What would you do? Seriously, you guys, what would you do? Because I want you to think about that. When I woke up to that, I was beyond like thrilled. What happened for me can happen for you. Scream, scream, Laura, scream. I did faint because I'm broke. Dina, I was too. I didn't have any credit cards. I didn't have any savings. I had nothing. I'd be in shock. I was too, Monica. I was in shock, right? Janie, like this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy that listen, I'm just the one that did the dash. I want you guys to understand this. I don't have any fancy skills. Everything I have learned in the past year, elated. That's a great word, Africa. Elated. I love that. Thank you, Dina, for the follow. I just was ready for change. Can I say that to you guys? I needed something drastically different. I was praying, asking God for a way. I didn't know this existed. Man, I didn't know that a regular person could have a system that's out there working for them. I had no idea. It's not like this is broadcast on TV or broadcast on the radio. It's right here in my hand, in the phone, right? If you're here and you're watching this and you're listening to me, there's a reason why. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't serve a God of coincidence. I serve a God who has a plan. And my plan was in my hand, and I passed her by the first time because I didn't believe it. Total denial, I think. I've tried different things, all too good to be true. Well, Monica, you are not the only one. There's a girl in here who is now a 6-figure income earner, and she was like you, tried a bunch of stuff. That's not my story. I was praying, God brought me this, and I started this, and then I seen what was out there. I'm so glad I didn't see all these things out there because it would have been confusing to me. I would have been lost in a puddle of stuff. I only saw this one girl. I saw one girl talking about it. I stopped. I listened to her because she was talking about God and homeschooling. Then I scrolled because she talked about making boatloads. I needed what she was talking about because I've been doing this for 17 months. But I scrolled because I didn't believe it. I'm right there with you guys. Listen, I was delivering food. I'm not some kind of brilliant, nothing. I'm just a mom on a mission to take care of my kids, just a mom on a mission to share that this is a way, this is a real legit business. I can help you if you want to get started. That's it. Like, this is not rocket science. You have to be willing to learn the skills. You got to be willing to create the content. And here's the thing. I didn't know anything about this. Like, I did not know anything. I started this brand stinking new, didn't have a clue. I've never done anything like this. Some people, so back to that girl. Let me tell you about that girl first before I forget. She's a 6-figure income earner now. She tried 5 different, I guess, courses. She said this was number 6. I don't know how she did it, but I don't know if I would be that determined is the word, maybe. Africa, thank you for the heart me. I don't know if I would be that determined. This was course, she called it course number 6. We don't call it a course, but she, 6 things she bought. 6 things she bought. 6th. And now she makes 6 figures. Isn't that crazy? She does not live any fancy way. She lives in a trailer. She don't care about moving. She is who she is. And I love it because you could walk up to her house and you would never know that she's a 6-figure income earner. Never. The money didn't change her, I've seen, because of these things, I've seen people, their whole lives completely change. All I was looking for was a way to be at home with my kids as a homeschooling mom. I made tons of mistakes in this. I'll tell you, I made tons. But I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot. I've been able to be in my home with my kids as a homeschooling mom, which is precious to me. I have literally made thousands of dollars from programs that I didn't create. Yes, you have to put in an effort. Yes, you have to be willing to learn. But I make content. Like, I want you to stop and think about that. I make content. It's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. I don't even think we could do this 10 years ago. So, yes, there are lots of things out there. I've seen them now. But not everything is made the same. That's what I'm going to say. I have the best founder who wants everybody in her program to be successful. I'm going to walk you guys through this, okay? So wait, screenshot this first if you want to screenshot this, okay? I'm going to share with you guys everything, okay? So I want to move right along. But I have the best founder. And I'm going to tell you why. Because in her 50s, okay? Thank you, Amber, for the follow. She, in September of 2022, walked into, her background is network marketing. I know nothing about that. It's foreign to me. I've never sold lipstick, never sold perfume, never done the house parties. I went to a spice thing once and I just did it because it was my friend, but it was not my thing, like at all. Okay. I don't want to sell anything. Anyways. So, she went into a meeting in her 50s, middle 50s. I don't know how old she is. Middle 50s. I know for sure she was at that time. Her pay got cut in half. She was expecting an increase and it got cut in half. And it was a big deal, like big deal. She went home that day. I can't imagine how she felt. And she was like, I got to find a way to work from home. Couponing, thank you for, I think you did likes. Thank you. I'm like, it says gifter badge. What? I don't know what you did. I see now you said likes. Okay, thank you. She was on FB scrolling. She saw somebody post something. Actually, her granddaughter was on the phone. Her granddaughter left the phone open, as kids do. She saw a post. She actually purchased a program. She started a community. She started doing this, okay? Creating the content, 3 pieces of content. We're following what she did. She created that content. She made a community for people somewhere to get together, right? So the community was born in November of 2022. She started this. She actually started generating an income in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd months. In the 4th month, I think she decided to go live. She swore she was never going to go live. She's an introvert. She's not interested in that. She was doing the posting of the free ads and doing the 3 pieces of content every single day. That's how she started generating an income right away. She hit $1 million in 17 months. The founder, okay? So she started this. She made a place for us, a community that now has 57,000 people. It's a very real, legit, it's a business. The difference between what a lot of people are out there doing is they don't have the support. Now, I'm the bonus in your back pocket. I have my own community that I made because I learned that I could. There is a training for a community in there. I learned I could do that. I did it. And then I monetized it. But the people that purchase a program like this from me, they get to be in there for free for life. I do a Zoom every single Thursday with you. I will answer your questions. I will help you any way I can. You have direct messaging to me too, okay? I have built a successful business at home from my phone with my kids. I know the mistakes that I've made, and I would tell you, just ask me, okay? A lot of people I think don't ask enough questions. Like, ask me this thing. I want you to ask me questions. I really don't care. Ask me, because I can't help you if I don't know what's going on. All right. I want to see you guys wildly successful in this. So that founder, she doesn't charge monthly. Every single month, I get to be in a mentoring with her every single Monday. Every Thursday, there's mentoring for other people that choose a different program. We have 4 programs. I'm going to write them down for you guys. I'm going to go over it all. We are learning high income earning skills called digital marketing skills. Can you? Yes, I can, Amber. Absolutely. Oh, did I pin my message thing too? Yeah, I did. Okay. So for anybody that can't stay in here, I'm going to walk you guys through it all. I do it every single time. I walk you guys through this beginning to end. But smash the follow and grab the blueprint. The blueprint is free, guys. Let's talk about this though. Okay. So the founder is amazing. These are the 3 words that I've been thinking of lately: diligent, determined, and disciplined. The other day I forgot my 3rd D. I was like, what is that? Diligent, determined, and disciplined. Those all represent her very well, because she shows up every single day. Don't you want somebody to show up for you every single day? I show up every single day in my community, every single day. So does she. Now, my community is different than the main community. My community is, the focus is on small businesses, so mine's a little different, okay? Because I'm not competing with her. I'm not doing that at all. I just want you guys to understand, I am the bonus in your back pocket, because I'm doing some other things now because of this program that I learned I could do. So mine is to support small businesses. You will have a small business if you choose to start this, but it's also for other people out there. Thank you for the heart me, Mike. Mike, how's it going? Also for other people that have other small businesses, okay? I also made an ebook, okay? Basically my little journey on the things that I wish I would have known when I started. You get access to that. Other people will have to pay $27. If they did not purchase a program from me, they have to pay to get that ebook. These are things you can learn, okay? I didn't know this stuff. Like, I had no idea. Do you understand? I'm going to share with you the foundation that I started with, that we all start with, and you can learn how to bring in more ways to have an income coming in, but you have to build the foundation. That's it. So I'm going to walk you guys through this, okay? So she does a daily video for us. I don't do a video. I don't want you guys to, I don't want you to be distracted from the main community. That's everything. That's the help. That's the support. That's the training. That's the mentoring. That's the daily videos. Yes, I have my own community. I do a Zoom meeting with you Thursdays. That's to give you a closer support. That's like, hey man, I'm stuck. I don't have anybody to reach out to. Yes, you do. You have me. You do. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I am the bonus in your back pocket. A lot of people don't have a bonus in their back pocket. I didn't either. But that's why I get to do that for you. I get to be like, hey man, just message me, ask me, drop it in my community. I drop in all sorts of value in my community, okay? All sorts of value. And it's free to be in my community. Now, there are different like tiers or whatever you want to call it, membership things, but that's because I changed the format of it. But those of you that purchase a program from me, you get to have, what is it called? It's the middle one. I don't know what the middle one is. It gives you access to almost all the modules that I have in there. And those are just little tips and trick things. Like I said, it's for small business. You don't even need to go in there. If you want to see the ebook, you can. If you want to see my little videos on the things that I wish I would have known in the beginning, you can see that too. The other stuff, you don't even have to look at, okay? Because like I said, it's for small business. Last year, what did you do? I purchased a business in a box. And I would do it 500 times over again. But if you would have asked me, would I do this before I lost my vehicle? 500 times no. I'm a skeptic. What do you mean I can make boatloads? I don't have a degree. I don't have any fancy skills. I don't have any fancy skills. What do you mean? I don't believe that. Do I have any skeptics in here today? Do I have any skeptics? Because I know y'all are out there. I was one of them. I was like, there's no way. There is no stinking way. Well, I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm living proof. Living proof. JJ, my daughter, we call my daughter JJ. Well, she doesn't like it anymore. So it's supposed to be J. Most of this information is free. Then go start a business, man. Go start a business. Go do it. If it's all free, go start it. Because when you speak from ignorance, I'm not interested in helping anyway. So that's me. Monica, I was a skeptic too. Listen, I don't have any problem with people coming in and asking questions as a skeptic, as long as you're polite and you're respectful, because I don't go on people's lives and there's nothing. If you think that this is free, then I would suggest to you, why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you doing it if it's free? Education is not free. But if you think it's free and you can find it free, I will go start a business, because what you're teaching is not a business. It is a business and you're mistaken. So that's okay. If you want to stick around and learn, then you can stick around and learn. No, that's what you're doing is speaking from a place of ignorance because you don't understand. Okay? So I don't have time to go over this with you. What? See, you don't understand. Yeah, I was that person. So let's just, it is sad. It's sad that you would put somebody like me in a position, okay, because I lost my vehicle, my truck. Were you here when I talked about that? Because you know what? If it wasn't for this business, I would be homeless. So I think it's rude for you to come in my live and say stuff that you don't know nothing about, because I was the one that was hurting. I was the one that was stuck. I was the one that was struggling. And I think that's very not cool. I help people because I was there. So yeah, I think that's rude. Anyways, I'm going to carry on because I think that is rude. I know the people that this has helped. I'm one of them. Like, it's just place of ignorance is what it is. But anyways, if it wasn't for this, I probably would have been homeless, because we were not making ends meet. I was doing the 40 hours. I was doing what society says, and it wasn't working for this mom. I was not making all my bills. I was not paying everything, and I was struggling. So God brought me a way to get some skills. I didn't have skills. Africa, I encourage people, listen, if you are a skeptic, I'm good with skeptics. I was too. But I'm just not rude. And I really do not need to convince anybody at all. I'm not here to convince. I'm here to help people, because I was hurting. I was stuck. I was struggling. I was stressed out. I was the one crying on my pillow every single night, begging God to do something. Like, I was begging God, please give me something. He gave me a way to build a business from home with my kids as a homeschooling mom. I needed a way, and he made a way. Now I got some skills. I can take my skills, help my son who wants to build his own gym. I get to help him. I get to go, man, you know what I've learned for the past year? I've learned some marketing skills. I can help you get your business out there. And I'm not the only one. So I welcome questions. I welcome them. I don't care if you don't believe. Like, I really, if you are serious and you want to know, you want to ask questions, ask the questions. I'm here for it. I really am. God does do it. That's it. He does do it because I didn't know a way. I didn't think there was a way until this. And now I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm blessed that I get to do this. Yes, I bought a program, but I'm thankful, I'm grateful. I'll repeat it again. I am thankful, grateful, and blessed that I get to do this. Because you know what? What were my options out there in the world? There wasn't a whole lot of options. The 9-to-5 was going to keep me broke, stressed out, struggling, begging people for help, looking for help because I could not make ends meet. I was doing what they say to do. I was working 40 hours. Go get another one. How do you do that? When you're a single income home, you got bills to pay, you got kids to feed, you got kids that are homeschooling. Like it just, the pile just builds. The stress just builds. And until you find something or until God brings something, that's where you're going to remain. That's it. Like I was stuck. So when he brought me this, I was the skeptic. I was the skeptic. I didn't ask, I scrolled. I didn't ask anything. That's what I'm telling you. I would scroll 500 times. If I heard somebody talking or they're flashing money on the screen, I would scroll. That's me. I'm going to scroll. But I was wrong. I was wrong about that in this because it's real. People are making some serious money in here because they learn the skills. You have got to be willing to learn the skills. Once you learn the skills, yes, you can do other things. You can. Like I made a community. I created an ebook. I monetized my community. You can monetize the platform you're on. Brand people, you can learn about brand deals. I've had 3 or 4 jewelry things now. I don't know about those things, but they come to me and they say, hey, would you promote jewelry? I don't know anything about it, so I closed it. Somebody else came to me about skincare. I closed it down because I don't know anything about it. I really don't. I don't understand how it works. I don't know anything about it. But what I do know is this. You got to start so you can build a foundation, okay? So I did. I bought a business. I bought a business in a box and I would do it 500 times over now, but not before I lost the vehicle. It took me to lose my vehicle and lose my JOB for me to stop and actually ask questions, okay? I didn't ask the questions. I wasn't willing to. I wasn't willing. And it had to be me losing the vehicle and me losing my dashing to stop, for that wall to come down, for me to go, okay, maybe I should just ask 3 questions. I asked the 3 questions. She answered them. And then I was like, my whole viewpoint changed that day. And I was like, well, what if it works? What if this is the thing? I remember praying. I remember asking God. And then I felt like he gave me a way to start. I didn't have any money to start. He gave me a way to start. And I was like, it's got to be God because I didn't have any way to start. I said, okay, I'm going to start. I had a business up and running in 2 days. A website I didn't create, products that are in the e-learning industry, programs. I had the programs. I had the website. I had the automated system. I had it all. And man, I built a business for the past 17 months. I have brought in income, thousands a month as a stay-at-home mom with my kids. You should learn. That's okay. Have a blessed day. Okay, so I purchased an educational program. We are in the e-learning industry. The e-learning industry is booming. I make 100% profit on products that I did not create. We are learning digital marketing skills, okay? So when you learn these skills, we are not chasing customers. We're not sliding into DMs. If you get off of here, and you do not, if somebody messages you, it's not me. If you want to message me, you can do that right here. There's a little box and a little arrow, okay? So we learn marketing skills. In here, I learned how to make my own community and monetize it. In here, I learned about affiliate marketing the smart way. If you take your whatever you want to be an affiliate for, and you don't do this right away, learn the skills and resell we get what is called master resale rights. If you have never sold anything, people get the rights to resell, okay? So the maker of this is not the one who sells it. People get the rights to resell, right? Whatever it is, a cup, the people who make this, they're not the ones selling it. They give you the rights to resell whatever it is. So these are called master resale rights. We can't change the name of these. We can't change the price. My children are homeschooled, and I purchase and I pay every month for them to access their education on a laptop online. My children log into that. That education is resold. It's funny because last year in 2025, the 2024-25 year, my daughter logged into her education, right? And there was no question there. And I was like, let me just call the school. I called the school and I said, hey, there's no question. He said, oh yeah, when we did the update in 2023, it didn't go through, so just skip it. I was like, I never thought about people resell education all the time. I'm buying something that's being resold to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's funny. I thought it was funny. I had never thought about it at all. Like this is education, but it's a business in a box. Because when I purchased the education, I got to learn the skills. I also got to learn business fundamentals, business basics. The best way to have a business is to have it automated, is to build an email list and to know how to get your things out there. Like you have to know if you have a business, and as a small business owner, prior small business owner, I'm not talking about this. I had a brick and mortar. I ran a bookkeeping business out of my house years ago. I had both of those, brick and mortar and a small little office that I ran out of my house. One of the things that I noticed over that period of time was businesses, most business owners, they don't have marketing skills. They don't. If you have a website, they think that people are just going to go to it. Oh, I have a website now. I'm going to put it on my business card. They're going to just go to it. No, man, no. No, that's not how this works. So every single business, if you are watching me and you have a small business and you don't have the skills, you really should learn the skills. Learn the skills, apply what you learn in these programs to your business. And if you want to, you could generate an income from this and do it as like on the side kind of thing, right? So I promote 4 different programs that I didn't create. There are plans available. There is a one-time website fee. We learn attraction marketing here. We learn how to attract people to us so we're not chasing customers. We're not sliding into DMs. If you want to message me, you can message me right here, right now. If somebody else messages you from something else, from somewhere else, or has my old digital granny cartoon, because I got rid of my cartoon, if somebody messages you and they say they're me, they're not, okay? I try to have those things taken down, but TT takes about 2 weeks or so sometimes, and they just pop up, and I'll try to take them down again, and some more will pop up. So if you want to message me, you can right here, or through my site. As soon as you get the blueprint, you'll have direct access to me, okay? So there's a one-time website fee of $39. One time. No website costs $39. None. You can figure this out. I'm not a big fan of the one. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you why. The $39 is one time. That goes to support our main community. Our main community has 57,000 people. I love it. I love that we get daily videos. I love that we have weekly mentoring. We get to learn and we get to be mentored by a multimillionaire. She does the exclusive training on this. If you choose any of the other 4, you still get to be in the training on Thursdays, okay? Now let me share with you this. 4 different programs, all right? If I would have chose the 6, I would have had this in my little business in a box. I would have had the 1, the 3, and the 6. This is the reason why I did not choose the 1. So if I would have purchased the 3, I'd have the 1 and the 3. She is not making us buy 4 different programs. Thank you. I love the way she put this together. So if I would have purchased the one, it's fine. You can. It's on my website. This is why I didn't do it though. I was like, what do you mean? I don't have one program on the website that's made for me in my little business? No. That's why I said no. I chose the 9. I have all 4, had a website made for me, have an automated system. I love this business. So moving right along. One-time website fee. She does not charge us monthly fees. We are part of that main community. And if you missed it, you get to be part of my community too, okay? So my community is there for you for support. Not everybody that's in there is for this program. It could be small businesses because I do market my community as something separate. It's something that I like to do, something that I love to do. And I have some video tutorials in there, things of that nature to help small businesses, okay? I love small business. So no monthly fees. If you purchase a program from me, you get access to my community. You get to direct message me. You can join in on the Zooms on Thursday if you're stuck, if you're struggling. If you purchased a program from somebody else and you're out there and you need a mentor, you can join my community. It's free to be in my community. It's $17 a month for access to the Zooms. Now, if you purchase from me, then that doesn't apply to you. But if you have a program and you need help, I will help you, okay? So it is $17 to get access to those Zooms, or you can just be in my community, drop questions in. I obviously will not be able to go into details, but I will answer as best as I can in the community, whatever that is, okay? So it is a business in a box. It literally took me from a struggling, stressed out mom. Let me tell you about this other mom, okay? Because she was like me, working her butt off. She was working 18 hours. I like to share her story because I get it. She was working 18 plus hours, struggling, stressed. She was done. She was almost 50. Never being at home, never cooking dinner. I heard her say this one time and I was like, yeah, I never cooked dinner because dinner took too long to cook. I was in and out doing the dash. I didn't have time to do some like 2-hour cooking, an hour and a half cooking. Cooking takes time. I would do like microwave and I would do something in the crock pot so we could run in, actually like just grab food, eat it and go again. That was my lifestyle. It was like in and out, in and out, in and out. I felt like I was on a wheel, like that just never stopped. Anybody feel like you're on a wheel that never stops? Is there anybody in here who's like me, who was like me? That's where I was a year ago, 17 months ago. And I was like, what am I going to do? She, at some point, her daughter was on TT and she was scrolling, right? Her daughter showed her how to get on TT, set her up or whatever. But she was watching her daughter on TT. Well, she saw the founder. She saw the founder's video. And she decided to get started with this. She got started and she was able to quit the part-time and the full-time in 10 and a half weeks. She's now a 6-figure income earner because she chose to do something different. There's another mama in here in South Africa. She went to pick up her daughter one day. And these are just normal moms. Like we don't have fancy skills here. Like this is not what this is. This is something that gives you an opportunity, gives you hope, gives you help, gives you a way where there is no way. And she was sitting, she told her daughter, this is what she said, you have to be out fast. She had like a wedding party to do and she had a salon. So you're thinking, oh, that's good, right? She had a salon. She went to go pick up her one and only daughter, one and only. And I want you to think about that. Put yourself in her shoes. Went to go pick her up at school. She snaps at her because she was 5 minutes late, guys, getting in the car. She snaps at her because she's late. Daughter looks at her and her daughter's crying. Her daughter was already crying. They get back to the house. I think she must have done it from her house. She said, my daughter sat on the couch. It was 9 o'clock by the time I was done. 9 o'clock. I think she did nails. And She looked over at her daughter. Her daughter was fast asleep on the couch, and her heart was broken. Her daughter waited for her all stinking evening to tell her about what happened at school that day. And as we all know, when you give a teenager a phone, they're good, right? She was distraught. She was obviously upset, sitting there waiting to spend time with her mom, who was so busy that she couldn't. She stopped that night and she thought to herself, something has to change. You know, I don't know if you guys know Dave Ramsey. I listen to him sometimes. He talks about money and he's a Christian. But he said even we have to come to this place where we're done. And he did too. He said the lights went off. He had a brand new baby. He was married, had a brand new baby. I think the lights went off, or I think it was the lights. And he said, at that point, I knew something had to change. Like, you have to come to the point where you're like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of struggling. I'm done. I'm not. I want more for my life. He was there. She was there. Hers was more time orientated. But let me tell you something. That mama who was praying to God, she had a pray car. She'll tell you about a pray car. She replaced the pray car. She moved. She is a millionaire in South African rands because she chose to do something different for her and her kid. I mean, you have to choose. You have to make the choice. Make the choice that you want something different. Done being stuck. If you raised up the white flag like I did in June of 2024, I said, I'm done. I'm done. What do? I'm done. I had to come to the end of me and what I could do and let him provide. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. So when we share our stories, it's crazy to me, but we don't sell, okay? I get to share my story with you. And that's not even the whole story. That's just a part of it. Radiant, yeah. Like, I had to come to that place where I can't figure it out no more. I'm done. And then God brought me a way to learn these skills, man. It literally changed my life. So I am grateful. I bought a program, but I don't look at it like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, God made a way for me to learn something and for me to make an income that replaced my dashing, that put me at home with my kids. And I'm not the only one. I'm not where I want to be, like money-wise, but I'm building a business. I'm learning the skills. I wasn't the quickest one. I made mistakes. I made a lot of them, okay? I am not perfect. But I tell you this, if it wasn't for this, I don't know where I would be. I don't know where a lot of us would be that started this, that share our stories, but I'm going to tell you this, you have a story to tell. We're on social media. This is not about selling, okay? Yes, I do promote education, but when you look at my content, I want you to understand something. I'm not telling you a whole bunch of stuff about this. I don't even think I mentioned marketing skills. I might say you get to learn high income earning skills, but I am not walking you through this whole entire business in a 7-second video, in a 1-minute video. That's not what I'm doing. I will share pieces of my story or things that I'm like, oh my gosh, I was a skeptic too. I share little tiny pieces, but your story that you have to share, because you have a story, because you are unique, because you are made the way that you are made, you've gone through what you've gone through for a reason. I get to share my story with you, okay? Yeah. That's right, Dina. That's right. You have to come to that place where you're like, I'm done. Sorry, guys, the puzzle thing. You have to come to that place where you're like, please help me. Please give me a way. That's where I was. That's where a lot of us are. when we start this. We don't have it all figured out. We need a way. We're praying for a way. We're looking for a way. This was an answer to prayer for me. It was an answer to prayer. Like, if you're out there and you're struggling, I can help you. I can help you, but you have to take the first step. Like, I can help you do what I do. I made lots of mistakes too. I made lots. I started with a following. Dina, if I could give you a hug, girl, I would. It's hard sharing your story. It is, because it hits you in the heart. You remember it. But I want you to take your story, and I want you to take that sad story, and it sounds weird, but you all have a story. Guys do too. I see you, Timmy. Thank you for the follow. You all have a story. You need to inspire. You need to encourage. You need to go out there and help somebody else. It sounds weird to say it. It does. It sounds weird, but your story, I didn't realize I had this woman, 71 years old, or 73. No, I think she's 71. This made me bawl my eyes out, okay? I'm going to try to tell you this without bawling my eyes out. 71 years old, and she sent me this email, and she said to me, it's not going to work. She blessed me so much because I didn't know what I didn't know, but she said, everything that you've gone through, I thought to myself, if you could do it, I could do it. She was like, I seen everything you've gone through, and if you could do it, I could do it. You inspire me. And everything you've gone through, and if you could do it, I could do it. You inspire me. And I was like, this is a woman who made 6 figures in her life. I've never. 71 years old. And she wrote me like an amazing email. And I was like, I just shared my story of hurt and heartache and what God did. And she was inspired. And, man, really stinks to cry. Really stinks to cry. I wish I could tell this stuff without crying because I hate crying. But when somebody writes you an email like that, you realize the impact that you make in people's lives by just sharing your story and saying, man, if I can do it, you can do it. And she had a 6-figure, she was in corporate. She was in the corporate world. Like, I guess a big shot, you know what I mean? Like 6 figures. And she thought, if you could do it with everything you've gone through, I could do it. I was like, man. So I'm sharing that to share this. Listen, you have a story to tell. Africa, thank you. You guys have a story to tell. That's what we do. We share the struggles because we're real people with real struggles. Natalie, thank you for the follow. Turn that sad story. Turn that. Allow that sad story to be your success story. I lost my vehicle and I lost my job in the same day. Worst day ever. Like, I thought my world was crashing in. That was the best day because God brought me a way that I did not believe, that I did not see. I didn't know if it was going to work for me. I didn't believe it. But he made a way, and he can make a way for you today if you just take a step. I can help you, but you have to get started, and it's not too late. You're not too late. You don't have to know anything. You just have to be willing to learn. That's it. Man, we're not asking a lot. This doesn't demand a lot. This is, are you willing to learn so that you can live better, so that you can change, so that you can go out there, you share your story because you're important, because you matter, because your kids matter, because your grandkids matter, because your life, what you have right now, it can be better. You can have more. There's a way. I'm living proof, and I'm not the only one. You just have to be willing. Like, it's not easy to get on here. I won't tell you it's easy. It's not easy to get on here and be transparent. That's the word, right? Be transparent, or be, thank you, Africa, or be vulnerable, because I'd rather come on here and be your, like, I don't know, something else other than crying. I can't stand crying. But even at movies, my kids will be like, you're crying? I'm like, yeah, man, aren't you in there? Don't you watch this? Aren't you seeing that? That's me, bawling at the stinking movie, thinking I'm like praying for the person that's hurting in the movie. And I'm like, it's a movie. Why are you praying for the person in the movie? It's a stinking movie. But that's just me. You are important. Your family is important. Your kids are important. Your grandkids are important. And I don't want anybody to give up. I don't want anybody to feel like they're hopeless. Yes, Africa. Absolutely. Yep. Just on my profile, you'll see it. There is a way. There is a way, you guys. You can do this. Don't allow any fear or doubt to stop you from what you can have, from what you can do, because we all enter this at the same place. None of us, it doesn't matter what you think you know, what you don't know, your background, it does not matter. It doesn't matter today. You just got to bring you. I can help you. If you can learn this, you can literally change the way you live. And I always say change the way you live, because everybody's maybe it's just paying your bills. Maybe it's just having the comfort of knowing your bills are going to be paid. Maybe it's just having the extra to spoil somebody, spoil the grandkids, to take your adult children somewhere, to do something. It doesn't have to be lavish. Maybe it's just having everything taken care of so you can rest, so you can have peace, so you can know I don't need to be worried about everything. Check Radiant. Give it about 5 minutes, but if you don't get it, then message me back. Let me see. I can check on my end. If you just tell me the first three letters of your email, only the first three letters, and I'll check to see if you're in here. I can see my nose. If you give me the first three letters, I can let you know if you're in. Yep, let me see if it's gone out. It's there. Check your promo and check your trash. It is there. And I see you have not opened it, but it was delivered. It says 12/10. And just search for here's your blueprint. It's there. And if you can't, I can try to send it. I can send it again, but look for it first. Search here's your blueprint. Yes, you can have a Jello. Absolutely. Now, is there anybody in here who wants me to walk you through how to get started? Does anybody want me to jump on a Zoom call? Because I do have to get off. I got to go to the bathroom. I got to feed my kiddos. And you guys can screenshot this if you like. Now, I will say this. The key, Marlene, I will help you in a minute, okay? Anybody else? Monica, yes. Absolutely, Monica. Marlene, if you want to message me right here with the arrow and send me your email in that little message with the arrow, send me your email and I will send you, is there anybody else that would like to hop on a quick Zoom so I can show you behind? Sounds great. You're very welcome. Does it work in Jamaica? Yes. Now, there may or may not be plans. It definitely works in Jamaica. Okay. Is there anybody else that wants to jump in a Zoom call so I can show you behind, so you can actually see the community and you can see the program? Is there anybody else besides Marlene? Now, I will say this. Just tell me or message me. If you want to do a Zoom, just message me with a little box and an arrow, okay? This is how you get started. You just choose one of the programs. That's it. If you want to do the one, you can do the one. Just remember, the only reason I don't promote it is because it really doesn't give your people options. That's why. If that's all you can do, then here's the key to this, guys. Just get started. If you are in that place, just get started. So you choose what fits you and your goals. What fits you and your goals? If you choose the 9, you have 4. If you choose the 6, you'll have 3. If you choose the 3, you'll have 2. And then that one-time website fee goes to support that main community. This goes directly to me or directly to you in the future. Should you start, whatever it is that you have goes directly to you, and this goes directly to the community. Okay? And remember, there's 2 small things. The 2 small things, got it. Okay. The 2 small things are professional email, which is 23, and then your website name, which is 1 to 11. Depends on what you name it. You don't need those things before you start. You just need to choose a program and pay the one-time website fee. There are plans available. This one is as low as 56 on a monthly, okay, 56 on a monthly in the US. Now, if you have any issues, just message me. This is not included in the plan because this is separate, totally separate. You handle this first and then you handle this next, okay? You need to have this. This won't be in a plan because it does go directly to the community, okay? Now, is there anybody that needs a Zoom? Not even Africa, you didn't? What is your first 3? Nothing else, Africa. What is your first 3 of your email? AFR. No, I don't see you. I don't see it. Can you try putting it in again? Because I don't see you. So go back in, try putting your email in again, okay? And I'll wait for you before I get off. Is there anybody else that wants a Zoom? Anybody want to see behind the scenes? Put it where? You see right here, grab the free blueprint, put your email in my site on my, it's okay. You can basically put that in, okay? If you want to just put that in, that's my site, okay? And that's okay. I have to be careful on my wording, because yeah, that's why it's right there, okay? If you still can't do it, Africa, that's okay. Just message me and I'll tell you then, okay? Anybody else before I go? Anybody else want a quick Zoom if you're ready to get started? If not, make sure that you smash the follow button and make sure that you grab that blueprint. Africa, are you gonna try again? Or might be out of here. She's new, which is okay. Africa, are you still here? I filled in phone request. Can we set Zoom for later? Yes, Monica. You messaged me, and then that's fine. Yes, going straight to. Okay, I didn't know if you were still in here, hon. That's okay. Take your time. And Monica, I'll talk to you when you're ready then. Okay, that sounds good. I gotta go get these guys lunch. Dina, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you guys. Well, what are you doing? You already ate? You what, honey? You had a Jello? Yeah. Okay, well, I'll come help you in a minute. Dina, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna... Thank you guys for being in here today. If you're not following me, make sure you follow me. If you have questions, ask me. It's hot in this house. It's hot? Yeah. He's cooking to death. Okay, I'm gonna go. Diana, I'm sorry, I'm just getting off.
Bye.
Don't show your... I know we can get in trouble if he shows his face, because I see the rules and I know we're not allowed to do that, so I don't want to get in trouble. You got it. Yay! High five, girl. High five. Okay, great. All right, so anybody that wants me to hop on a Zoom, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to feed these guys, but I will message you guys right away, and I will do the Zoom like very quickly, okay? So, yes, you can erase that. Thank you. Thank you, Dina. It was nice to meet everybody today. Thank you, guys. I appreciate every